What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Andre Romance, and I'm up at this thing again. And oh yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't be afraid of it. Also, if you want to comment on the videos, if you want to dislike or like the videos, make sure you watch the video to the end so you know what the video is really about. Because the majority of what I say always got a scenario, and it's always backed by an answer. But you gotta wait to the end of the video in order to get the answer, alright? I'll see y'all at the end. Let's get it. Now, what's happening, family? Man, I want to talk to y'all about what's really going on today. And I want us to start looking and examining the information, the things that the evidence that's being presented before us today. Okay? With the whole scenario, everything that's going on in 2020 today. Okay? We got stories that's covering up stories that's covering up stories. You know what I'm saying? And for my people that don't get it, it's lies covering up lies that's covering up lies. Alright? It's a whole bunch of distractions out in that's going on right now. A whole bunch of distractions, a whole bunch of different diversions, and people are everywhere. And it's all meant to divide us, right? Division is how society is winning right now. Society is winning big time because everybody's divided. What's the first way that we're divided? We are divided by race. We are divided by our skin tone. Think about this. Think about it good. If we were all blind, that would be one less thing for us to worry about. Think about that. Where would the bias be if we was all blind? And we couldn't, or we all saw in black and white. We really couldn't tell what the skin tone was. Or we only saw in one color. You know, think about this stuff, man. We are divided in so many ways. But why, think of this, why would there be such an emphasis put on the race and what a person's skin tone looks like? There's something that needs to be covered up, right? There's just like when you got old documents or whatever, and you trying to take a picture so you can send it or fax it or whatever, but you got information on there that you don't want to be seen. You put some white out on there or a black marker or something. You mark out the part that you ain't want the person to see, right? That's the same thing that's happening. There's a division going, you know, a diversion going on that's taking your attention away from what it really needs to be set on. So if we go one step further, we end up at poverty versus rich, right? We end up with this rich versus poor thing, which is becoming more of a reality today. Because over the next few months, maybe even over the next year, you are going to see this rich and poor lifestyle the gap in between it is going to grow. Middle class is going away. Y'all understand me and follow me where I'm going with this. So the first cover up is that my skin tone is different than your skin tone. And if I can't get past that, then we can't make money together, right? We can't even conduct business together because we too busy worried about skin tone. We can't live in the same neighborhoods because we too busy worried about skin tone. Then if we go a step further, once we get past the skin, we start dealing with the financial, right? We got this financial diversion going on now. We got this slave versus slave master agenda going on. Whether you are going to be the worker or you're going to be the boss. And so that is even one of the greater divisions. But what is that covering it up? Huh? What is that covering up? What is it doing? What is it doing to society? You know, what is it doing to the people? We got to really start paying attention to this. All of these things are covering something. So what is that covering up? Once you start to follow the money trail and you start to see how the money is being manipulated, you start to understand that it's deeper than just the money. So if it's deeper than the money, what would be the next thing to look at? We need to look at the spiritual. What's happening spiritually to the people? What is happening spiritually that needs so many cover-ups? What's happening, y'all? Why are there so many unhappy people in this world? Why are there so many victims? Why does it always feel like the good people lose? The good people die first. But the evil people, they last the longest on earth. The evil people are the last to go. You see, we have it in our families. Some of the goodest people are the first to die. But the ones that do all the craziness, the ones that talk all the stuff, you know what I'm saying, that keep all the drama going, is the last one standing. Why is that? For whatever reason, we have to identify what the main threat is, what the real threat is. And we can win. We can win by all of us understanding on the same level, on one accord, what's really going on. How to love each other, how to be in the same room, exist in the same environment, in harmony. Because spiritually, we're stronger. We're stronger than any evil entity. But we have division. We're divided by money. We're divided by skin tone. History has divided humanity, and we need to piece it back together. That's what I want to get around to. Our focus should be on spiritual healing as a whole, and not just for an individual. It's not this every man for themselves thing. Because like I was saying in a previous video, everyone needs somebody to connect to. We are all connected spiritually. We all play a part in this connection, in this universe, in this network. But if the neurons are not connecting, if they are not creating the bridge, then nothing changes. Nothing happens. You can't get more. It's like this vehicle. This vehicle has a certain amount of miles per gallon. And I can drive this vehicle on a full tank of gas, but if I drive it long enough, it's going to deplete the gas. But if I don't keep putting gas into it, there's nothing. It's not going to continue to get me where I need to get. We cannot allow the connections that we have spiritually to diminish because we've run its course and we're not re-upping. We're not maintaining what we need to maintain for that connection to happen. And so that's why it's so important that we identify these cover-ups and the reason why these cover-ups are there. So we don't focus on them and we become hateful in our hearts. But we're able to grow through it, and we're able to become who we need to become. We are strong as we unite together. But if we allow each other to be hindered by all of these distractions, if I don't get on these videos and say this stuff to y'all, then I'm in the wrong. Because that means I don't care enough about how everything is going to make a difference. If I'm going out and I'm constantly screaming black pride, black pride, white power, I don't care enough about this universe, about the overall, that I would grow beyond that point. We are so stuck by these biases. We've allowed it to control us for too long. We've been enslaved mentally. And we need to rewrite our DNA. We need to recode ourselves for something greater. We need to go deeper. This is bigger than money. This is bigger than the skin. Let's go deeper. You got to find that love. You got to find that love within. And you got to make that connection with the universe, with every individual around you. That's the only way we're going to win. I don't know who this video is for, but if you feel like this video is for you, hold dear to this information and consider the possibilities of what I'm talking about and understand what you need to do. I love y'all. I want to see y'all doing great things. And like I said earlier, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep y'all up. Y'all can keep me up too. I'm out this thing, man.